Hello, beautiful people. I am Liza from Liza's Love Tarot. I'm an energy reader. I read the energies. I use tarot and astrology to do so. That doesn't make me an astrologer or a tarot reader. I'm not the exact same thing. I use these tools, whereas if you're an astrologer or a tarot reader, the tools are your profession. My profession is reading energy. I just so happen to use the tools in my profession. Devil's in the details. Let's not worry about it. Anyways, I'm here to do a moon forecast reading. So I love reading the moon and how the moon travels throughout the week, the days, the month, because the moon cycle is a cycle in itself, but it's the cycle of the unseen world. Everything that we cannot see is generally really impacted and moves along the moon cycle. So think of it as this, okay? I'm going to take you to fairyland. And you can just use this is my map, okay? I'm just going to give you a glance at my map. My map and your map are different. But in order for you to understand what kind of massive landmarks there are, I'm going to show you my map for just a second, okay? I look at it like this. The moon's energy, just like in a day, we have a sun that goes up and goes down, right? Yeah, that happens. A day cycle is a full month for the unseen world, okay? It moves way slower than we do here. And if you ever notice, things that move slower seem to go way fucking faster because it's so slowed down. It can see all of your movements and everything that you're doing. Like one day for us is a second there, right? So they're looking at all of this going on, all of this happening and moving. And that's why your spiritual guides, yourself, entities that are around you, all of this stuff that is unseen affects you so much, and we affect it very little because, you know, we're so dense we can't see that kind of stuff. And I don't mean that like in an intelligence level. I mean that literally we're dense material. So we can't see the non-dense material things that enliven us, right? That give us life and move us around. Anyways, that being said, the moon controls all this shit. So I love tracking the moon, seeing what she's up to, and utilizing her energy to kind of, you know, see all of this. So, ooh, okay. I was just shuffling and already a card came out. Boom. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the moon going into Pisces on Thursday. And that is November 3rd. Okay. This day is all about discovery. Guys, I don't know how to explain. Like, I am exhausted right now. And it is the middle of the afternoon. Like 3:30 where I am. And I am fucking exhausted. And it's just from sitting in the energy because there is so much going on and so much for me to process and download that I'm just like, oh, but I got to get through these readings. I got to tell you, know, like my tongue's getting tied. And it's because there's that much energy. Sorry, I had to get a little bit of water in there. Put a little fuel in my tank, right? Water. Stay hydrated, bitches. Okay, so the moon enters Pisces on the 30th. These videos are going to be fairly short because, you know, the energies happen so quickly for us. But at this point, we're already moving past a quarter and we are headed into a full moon. So the moon is gaining luminosity, okay? Think of the moon as this. When it's dark, everything is completely unseen. You have no fucking idea. You can't even see that bitch in the sky. Now, the moon is very much visible in the sky if she just so happens to be in the hemisphere that you're in at the right angle, right time, right? That's why when you see a full moon during the middle of the day, it's like, wow, how beautiful. But when that bitch is new, she acting brand fucking new, you don't see her at all. She's like, bitch, miss me with it, right? I can fuck with you, but you can't even see where I am to fuck with me. That's the energy. But right now, this is gaining luminosity. In other words, secrets are coming unfolded. Think about it this way. When the moon was in Pisces last, actually, let me see. When was that moon? When were you last in Pisces? Yeah, when the moon was last in Pisces. Well, it was gaining energy back then too. But what seeds were being planted back in October 7th, the early days of October? What seeds were you planting? Because now you're going to start seeing some of them sons of bitches start to come into fruition, okay? And you're going to see them under a different presence, so to speak. Well, yeah, because before it was like Libra season, right? So there was probably a lot of balance put to play with illusions. Libra and, or I should say Venus and Jupiter, Venus and Pisces love each other, okay? So whatever was going on back then, we're going to see a little bit of it now, but from a different lens. We're going to see it with that Pisces energy, but Scorpio. Things that were buried down deep coming to the surface, okay? So, let's jump in. All of a sudden, we've got the Daughter of Swords. Somebody is nervous as fuck and doesn't want to say shit. Honestly, What does it matter? Actually, no. Let me put it this way, because this is the animal deck. It's a little bit different. This is someone not having wisdom, not utilizing their wisdom, okay? Because this is the owl, and the owl flies at night, and we're talking about the moon. So this owl ain't flying. This owl's like, no, I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to do. I don't have any wisdom. Let's talk about, you know, as far as divine masculine, divine feminine, shadow masculine, shadow feminine energies, let's talk about what that's going to look like, right? For some people, not having wisdom in a moment, let me put this down, is, we're just going to put it right here really quick, because it's just the, I want you to keep this energy in mind. It's not the pull, but keep the energy in mind. It's very disempowering. Have you ever seen an upside down owl? Like, I imagine it looks tragic. And let's look at the underlying energy here. And it's the Two of Swords. So someone not wanting to make a move because they're so confused. They are lost. This person is lost. What's underlying this? The Six of Swords. Having to move on. Someone is lost after even having left a situation, having to move on from a situation, or being left behind. It was a blessing. You know, look at that little rainbow. It's a blessing. But fuck. Right? Look at that. It's so dark. What a curse. A blessing and a curse. I'm so sorry about the lighting today, guys. It's dark outside. I'm not sorry. Nature made it this way. Take it up with her. Anyways. But it's a blessing and a curse, okay? So let's go ahead. Let's keep this in mind. This Two of Swords is confusion, and Daughter of Swords unable to really you know, stand in her power. Why'd this one want to come out? Oh, the Eight of Wands backwards. Wow, I didn't even get to shuffle the deck. Did you see that? It said don't. You said we don't need it. Pull them cards. Okay. This is another energy to consider. And again, you know how I said that someone didn't want to come forward? This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's just amplifying that. It's saying yes. Yes, it's stagnant. And do you know what stagnancy creates in this moon space? Like, you can be stagnant in the 3D all you fucking want. Go sit on a fucking rock, for crying out loud. And you could stay there for the rest of your life and die. But in the unseen world, them fae, them entities moving, they don't do stagnant, okay? And this, you see this lightning crack? Damn, where's the phone? Okay, there we go. See that lightning crack? This does not like stagnancy. It likes things to move. So let's see what happens. Like, fuck. Okay. Ooh, yeah, look, I might as well show you, because it just keeps getting even more and more. Look, Eight of, you know how I just said earlier, I said, you know, someone doesn't want to walk away. Or no, not someone, ooh, that's not what I said. Someone doesn't want to walk away. Before I said someone had walked away and they considered it a mercy. Ooh, okay, I'm getting a story. This is going to be for quite a few of you. Some people were with someone who either was in a relationship, was married, or was entertaining other options. And they went with those options, and it's a catastrophe. It's a catastrophe on that side. It's not the kind of catastrophe, though, that is super dramatic. Like, you know, like the housewives and should be going down and be crazy and blah, blah, blah. You know, them bitches just be fighting, especially the ones in Jersey. They was fighting all the time. You know, I think Teresa was the first one to, like, throw a table in Housewives history or some crazy shit like that. But it's not like that. The catastrophe that's happening is through stagnancy, which is way worse. Have you ever okay, when drama's happening, it's scary, but the energy is moving, right? It's scary, but you're alert. When you're stagnant, you're bored. And then all of the thoughts that you were trying to repress come flooding in. This person doesn't want to move on. Either they don't want to move on from the situation that they're in because they're afraid of what's on the other side. Let's find out. Ooh, the Empress in reverse. No. Ooh-wee. Okay. Who's behind that? Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Okay. I love this. This person has so much regret. They thought they moved on, and they thought that they were picking their Empress. They were picking their this, their that, or whatever. And then they found out it's not. Do you know how devastating that is? Do you know how devastating it is to make a choice to say no to one thing that is this, and then to turn around and do something that isn't this, and this is what you wanted the whole time? It's like the moment when someone's like, hey, do you mind helping me I just need to do a survey. And you go, no, I don't want to do that. And then, you go in your store, you come out, and the other person, they're like, hey, I just need one last person to do the survey. Do you mind? And then you see that person and they go, yeah. And you're like, oh, sucker. And they're like, okay, the survey was to see who would stop. And whoever stops gets $1 million. So here's your $1 million. Here's your Venmo. Boom. Okay, thank you so much. Immediately your stomach's gonna fucking drop, especially if you was a broke bitch going into that store, right? And then you're like, I spent like $20 and that's all I had. Inflation prices, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, you were just in the store like, how the fuck this tomato like $2? Why is a tomato so much motherfucking money? One tomato, $3.20. What the fuck? You're over here having a fit about prices in the store, and you come outside realizing that if you had stopped and done the survey, you'd have been a millionaire. That's what this is. It's just panic, sheer just screaming panic. Ooh, okay. Tell us, Pisces, what is going on? Whoa, right off the bat. I'm just flipping these cards out. We're not even waiting. We're not even going one at a time. Whew, they don't want to come in. Okay, so the moon in Pisces, they said right off the bat, the energy surrounding everything is emotional like this is emotion. So look at this beautiful fucking swan. This swan is a fucking delicate piece of art, but will fuck you up if you get too fucking close. Do you understand? You don't fuck with swans. You don't fuck, like I've never been terrified of a bird in my life, but a swan puts the motherfucking fear in me. I had a border collie, God rest his soul. But I had a border collie. That son of a bitch wasn't afraid of anything. And I remember one day being like, if you don't get the fuck away from those swans, you goddamn idiot. You can't beat or chase any and everything. I mean, he was curious. He was going to chase that shit. And that shit was going to chase me. So I was like, no, you don't understand. Because, he'd never been fucked up by a swan before. But I've seen swans fuck shit up. They're worse than geese, okay? Let me tell you. So the general fucking energy around Pisces right now on that Thursday is a discovery of this energy. It's this. It's the emotionally. It's just, it's graceful on the outside, emotionally turbulent on the inside. This person is feeling this. Whoever your person is, they cannot escape this shit. Woo, woo, woo. Here I thought we were going to read for the divine feminine and shit like that. They were like, no. And here I think this is going to be a theme for this month is I need to read a lot for this like shadow masculine energy, because you're going to be picking up on this. This is you. You need to be calm on the outside, meaning that you are sound. The reason why the swan looks so calm is because the swan knows that he'll fuck a bitch up if a bitch fucks with him. The swan says, fuck around and find out, bitch. I don't need to chase you because you know to stay the fuck away. That's what the swan is saying, okay? That's the energy that you need to embody, because if you don't, you're going to feel this. This is the energy around your connection with this person. They're going through a whole fucking tower moment. When I tell you, y'all, Temperance is like a holy angel that will guide you blindfolded through life, right? She says, just trust me, just trust me. And the moment you take off that blindfold, you are faced with the devil, and the devil will lead you to the fucking hotel, because now you got to realize that the devil was always your friend. The devil was an angel. It's just a fallen angel. Fallen angel just means I am on earth. I know the Bible will tell you all sorts of other stuff. I mean, by all means, go into it, read it, like, deprogram, reprogram. I don't fucking know. Just do what you want. I'm just going to tell you, look, I told you at the beginning, I'm sharing you my map, okay? You're here for a reason. And if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, let it fly. You know what I'm saying? But here, I'm showing you my map a bit. The devil is just a fallen angel. Someone who has to exist on the earth plane. Have you ever fucking met an angel before? I can guarantee you that whatever little angelic shit that you've been shown, all this pleasantry and this and that, no. I met my first angel when I was about like 4 or 5 years old, and it nearly fucking blinded me, okay? Okay, and it's not because that angel was upset with me. It was upset with someone who had tried to harm me, okay? I remember seeing it, and ever since then, my eyesight has never been the same. And you guys are like, I'm just telling you that, okay? I'm just telling you that. Angels have so much power that when they come down to earth, and when you force an angel to do one of these moves on you, you fucked around, you're about to find out. That bitch will set your entire life on fire and cleanse you. The sword of Michael will come slicing down from your crown all the way to your fucking root and twist and say, may the eternal flames make you whole again. Angels are not human. They are not human. They do not give a fuck whether you turn to ash and have to start all over again. Remember, people, these energies, the month is one of their days. Do you think that they're upset because you just lost 365 fucking days? They're like, that's just 12 days. Cry me a fucking river. Start over. What? They don't care. And your friend is about, they fucked around and they found out. This is the energy of the soul, and someone is looking through, you know, I love this one because it reminds me of like, it reminds me a lot of, there's another card that has like the rainbow aspect too, but it's a portal, right? To another destination. You're looking and you're trying to, this is like, everywhere, all at once, everything, everywhere, all at once. They call it the jump pad, right? This is a jump pad. This is you going into, or not you, but this is the energy is saying there is a portal, there is an ability to transfer and to go into different realities. Their soul is begging them to do this. Their soul is begging them, please, dear God, just choose the different reality. I don't know what, I feel like this person has just stuck their heels in the ground. You know, they're feeling this energy too, this fuck around and find out, and it's making them want to fight themselves. And their soul is like, well, the only way you're going to find out is by jumping through. And they're facing their fucking fears right now. You're going to feel this energy. This is a chaotic, very terrified, I'm a fight. You know, get into your villain era if you need to, you know, put on the lipstick and be like, I'm in my villain era, baby. You know, you fuck with me. Fuck you. You know, if you got to do that, if you got to, it makes a lot of sense now. I was listening to Demi Lovato's new album. Not that girl. I can't remember the song. Eat me. And did you like me better when I was that girl? But it's a very big villain era song. I can't spoon feed you anymore. Dinner served. It's on the floor. I can't spoon feed you anymore. You're going to be like, if you need to get into that energy of, look, bitch, I ain't saving you. I tried to be kind. I was reasonable before. I ain't doing that shit anymore, because you will get fucked up if you get all up in this. If you start feeling this fuck around, find out, and you start want to fight people, just put on some villain era stuff of, you know, like, I'm in my bag. I don't care. I'm doing my own thing. I don't be fucking with people. I'm in isolation mode. You might need to do that, because this is powerful fucking energy. And then we have what's hidden is the death card. And the death card, in terms of fuck around, find out, it's transformation. But transformation does not look fun or pleasing for everybody. And then we have possible outcomes. Now, this is what's beautiful, because it is in reverse. And it's paired with the Tower. And so it's the Five of Pentacles, okay? This is being left out in the cold. It's a very temporary energy. You can move out of this very quickly. And this Tower card said, we're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this fake-ass Beauty and the Beast fucking story, you hound dog. You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing this anymore. It's, you know, the rose here always reminds me of time is up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. The potential outcome. Time's up. And I just did an all weekly reading in which I discussed the fact, or an all signs weekly reading where I discussed the fact that by the end of this week, by the time we head into to Aries, this energy here, it really is all up. The end of this week comes Saturday. I count the end of Saturday. Sunday is like illumination, so I generally count it as like a transition period, you know, between the end of the week and the beginning of the next one. But come Saturday, something is fucking, the floodgates are open. Whatever this one was holding back on, time's up. Either they're going to have to jump, or they're going to be, either the gate might close. I don't even know, like, here, let's clarify this, this Three of Wands, because I just want to know, like, is the gate completely closed? Will they just be pushed through regardless? I'm getting that if they make it, they make it, but if they don't, then they're kind of locked in where they're at. And you're going places. I know you can feel that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be listening to a moon fucking forecast and me telling you what's up in the skies. Like, everybody knows that shit's happening. Shit's happening outside. Things are changing. You can turn on the news and shit ain't the same. Every goddamn day, there's something new. Fucked up. Some celebrities have done some crazy fucking shit. Somebody's being taken to jail. Somebody's have, you know, the fucking FBI on their ass. Somebody, you know, shit's coming out everywhere. Wow, I just saw something fly by. I just saw something fly by and it's gone. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. It was like a man on a green bicycle, but it was going too fast for it to be a bicycle. It wasn't a car. I don't know. You see what I'm saying, y'all? I looked up and out of the corner of my eye, someone just flew right by. But, oh, here we go. Page of Wands. Yes, so what I'm hearing, the energy, she's fun, is they might just get pushed through. Let's see what's underneath the deck. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. I see. So, look. They're probably going to get pushed through, but they're going to have to undergo an awful lot of fucking work before they ever come in contact with you. So, in other words, they're headed on their own spiritual journey, okay? Like, I didn't want to freak anybody out and be like, is the portal closed? Will they get locked in, you know, like into an alternate universe and where everything implodes? Like, no, that's not what I'm saying, okay? Life doesn't work that way. Think about it this way. If your life, it has only so many, let's say in any given day, only so many people can populate in your field of vision, okay? In quantum physics, they call it a field, and the field is all of the unknowable forces. There's just all these forces. They're primary, and they seem to affect everything that is living, but they also seem to be completely undetectable by the eye, okay? In other words, spirituality. You know, people call them fae, people call them gods, people call all sorts of things, entities, aliens, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Pick a name, stick with it. Just try not to pick something that freaks you the fuck out. But portals happen all the time. And the portal is the difference. Let's say, you know, in a different analogy, I talked about going from LA to New York. One portal from LA to New York is taking a plane, right? That's a physical thing. You're physically moving from some place to the other. People are always like, oh, portals, no, it's about like teleportation and you just end up in one place and then go to another. Bitch, if you fall asleep on a fucking plane, you ended up from one place to another in a blink of an eye. Like, yeah, someone can tell you, yeah, the plane was flying through the sky. How do you know? Honestly, how do you know? How do you know you don't get on a plane? They don't just put some simulations over the fucking windows and just go vroom, 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 really fast. You feel like you're flying. You just sit there for a long time and then they let you out somewhere. Like, how the fuck do you even know you're in New York? What, because everybody says it's New York? What if, like, what is New York? Do you get what I'm saying? Is it just a place that everyone says is New York? Or is it an actual place? Is it the same place you were thinking? Or is it a different place to the natives who live there? You get what I'm saying? All of these things exist in your fucking head, and all of these things exist in someone else's head. And the point from point A to point B is a portal, regardless of whether it's practical, right? Like flying a plane, or it's not practical. Like you wake up and all of a sudden, some of the people who were in your life are acting really fucking strange, and months later, they're not in your life anymore. You don't see them, you don't hear from them. That's going through a portal in which someone else could not go through. So this person is going through a portal. But the thing is that they're going into one where they have a lot of debts to clear. This is somebody who's got a lot of work to do, not a lot of time to talk, and a lot of integration to do. And I mean, a lot of us are going through this too. Don't think that it's not happening to you. It is. You are having tower moments. I mean, like, if this is your person, right, then obviously a tower moment happened to you where this is no longer your person. If you're like, oh, are they coming in? Oh, they're not coming in. They're getting lost. Oh, wait, this might happen to me too. Oh, no, bitch, it probably already fucking happened to you. Hence why there is this person. Hence why you're here, right? Heartache brought you here, didn't it? Otherwise, why would you click on something called Liza's Love Tarot and listen to like the moon reading for like, oh my God, like, let's see, what is the title going to be? The title is going to be your person, like, I don't know. We'll figure out what the fucking title is, but your person fucked around and found out. We'll just figure out a way to put that in there so that the algorithm doesn't like flag me for cursing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't be here for not that particular thing. So you've already gone through this and you're going through this too. And you've gone through this too, integration. It's just, you're going on it guaranteed on a totally different level. Look at you. This is you. You're going through it on a totally different level than them. And then let's see what's them. Justice in reverse. Fuck. You don't get any cleverer than that. The universe is on fucking fire. This is how you go through the portal. You've been working on yourself, and so you will reap the rewards. This is how they go through. They weren't working on themselves. They were lying. They left you in the dust. They weren't honest. It doesn't mean that you guys had to be together. Fuck that. Maybe they really did have shit that they had to work on, clearly, right? They don't have to be with you, but they sure as fuck could have said something way more decently than they did. They didn't have to gaslight you on the way there. They didn't have to make it seem like it was you because they wanted to avoid all this, right? But whew, justice in reverse, they're getting it. And that's the difference between your work and what you... Oh, look, it's so nice to work on a garden and to, like, pull out my pentacles and eat my apples. I'm gonna make apple pie tonight. Oh my god, I'm so kitsch. Versus this, like, bitch, it's like, go to jail. I don't know. Some people might have somebody that they know is going to jail. I don't know. I'm going to scooch that energy right on out here because I don't really kind of fucks on those kind of vibrations. This is not the channel to tell you the news about shit that's that dark. But I'm going to tell you that this person is going to be on a karmic jail. One where they've got to toil away at these fucking lessons before they can get out. That's what happens. But, you know, they needed all this energy. So you're going to be feeling all this. And this is, like I said, Pisces. The moon is going to be in Pisces between Thursday and Friday. So, you know, if you're feeling kind of crazy all of a sudden, or you just feel like, oh God, I can't like think, I can't get my mind straight. I'm just so frustrated and I'm banging my head up against the wall. Yeah, you're feeling all that. Okay. You're feeling that. So just let it fly. Instead, focus on yourself, focus on them things that you're interested in, focus on building yourself up, your hobbies, things like that. Okay. And with that, y'all, check out the forecast for Aries. That's going to be Friday until Monday. Check out that forecast. I've got some timeless readings coming up where we, you know, keep on channeling that Mars in retrograde and the Mercury and Scorpio energy. And I will talk to y'all in another video. T2L to talk for now. Like, share, subscribe, send it to a baddie who needs it. Bye. Oh my God, I can't